What matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools.
That we are.
Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Okay, this guy is weird. Okay, read her character. Shawnee. Haven't looked at a single one of these. Okay, Geralt interacts for sewers. Okay, this lap. Such was the case when Geralt and the ghost of Vladimir whenever shared a body for the evening. Rich odor of berry-laden rowan. Okay. Okay, so I need berry-laden rowan.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
No.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk. Rowan berry brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. I enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea?
Let's try this other circle. Whoops, sorry. Wait, where's this other one?
Pint would hit the spot, it would.
A rowan. Shawnee mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces.
Here we go.
Pretty, I guess.
Pick it.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Really? I'm the weird one?
A lad clutching stems is a lad caught of misdeeds.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drink's gotten to our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
It was alright.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
Wait! Oh, it didn't carry over to save data, so no.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Okay.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Ah, you'd convince her.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but It's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's
True.
probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Okay, Geralt, you can actually be a good romantic.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Change to style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Two. Yennefer.
Oh, gorgeous.
Are we gonna get giggity with Shani?
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir.
Are we
planted
gonna
on
have
your
to
lips
use the
with my lips.
DracoAsier?
Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Get those gasms ready. It is a BTTV emote, so if you have BTTV, you can actually see it. And I'll just go ahead and preemptively give a couple. Along with the blush.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste?
Let's have some time to waste.
Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct.
Even
so
more
than
than
Vladimir.
Oh boy.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Oh, there's that sister.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
Got a feeling it's about to wake up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
you're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. What? It's not the focus of the game, so it's technically allowed on Twitch. How about better?
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head.
I will say this.
Alone.
There are many mature games out there that I've seen on family-friendly ones that don't
Johnny,
set
wait.
themselves as mature.
Before you go, need to ask you
Even
a
with the
favor.
Witcher stuff.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it?
Again, they
See if
say
can learn
you
something?
should.
Sure. Be glad.
But,
Thanks.
yes.
Be seeing you.
Yes.
Mature
See you
is
later.
more for if you're going to be more vulgar yourself. Like, trust me, I've watched Carnage. He is very family friendly. He has played Witcher 3. He's played many mature games. But as long as the sex and maturity is not part of the gameplay, like a central mechanic of it, you don't have to be on mature. Like, that is just cutscene. I have no gameplay in that. Open Sesame. I could do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and turn in the Dead Man's Party. Okay. Yeah, it's their mature thing is weird in many ways because everybody thinks, oh, it has to be done for everything. Well, technically, if it was, then why wouldn't, you see mature rating stuff like for Doom? Doom is a very M-rated game. Blood, gore, everything. But yet, you can still have a family-friendly channel, play it, and it's fine. There's also nudity that can be seen in some of these other games. But, again, it's nudity. And maybe some sexual connotation. But it doesn't bear the need for the mature rating. Channel. Yeah, and I mean, are they actually going to kick anybody that is making them money? Because, I mean, yes, I'm looking at your thing where it says, enable this setting if your stream contains content that may be inappropriate for younger audiences. But technically, if you think about it, cursing and everything is also inappropriate. But yet, you technically see 13-year-olds and such cursing these days.
You can learn a great deal.
You should be right around.
Empty herring barrel. Stinks of fish.
What's an oddity?
What are they doing?
Play. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Oh, I can play Gwent against him? Oh. Gwent time.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Alright, I thinned a herd of my deck, so let's see if this thinned deck is better. Like, the standard deck that you see a lot of people have is only 20. Ooh, what? Oh! Oh, I see. Ooh, 2 scorches. All right. This is the one that's double effectiveness of the... Doubles the strength. Okay. Okay. I wish I had a biting frost. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him pass. I think I'm gonna take the loss. I'm 4 cards ahead of him. Okay, so he only kept the 4. That's good. Alright, so what's going to be your first card? Oh, you're just going to simply pass. Fine, then. My victory. And he's going to keep that 4 as well. I got 2 heals. Alright. Let's start with Geralt. So technically we're even on playable cards. Because he's got 7, I have 7. Ooh, the crones. How about... No. Get them out of there. I mean, the other thing you got to think of is look at all of these animal abuse cases that have been showing up here on Twitch here recently, and they aren't doing a damn thing about it. I'm getting a little sick of it, and it makes me wonder if I should just go ahead and switch the mixer. He technically has 2 sevens on the side of his field, so let's go ahead and nuke him. And I'm just going to do this to do this.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
Toad.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish.
You'll want to prove.
Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Alright. Now to get this other house.
Your kind spreads disease. What can I get you, good sir? What can...
You got any money?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, I kind of gotta get myself redressed.
So long.
Yeah, I kind of need to get myself redressed. Completely forgot about that. Alright, next part of the story.
This the Borsodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed